I was really stunned from the things the speakers actually talked about, and also the story from one of the speakers yesterday, which was Hallelujah Darasimi. I'm glad he was able to share his story with us. It was really inspiring. Well, while we are waiting for others to join, I would love for us to, tell, if you were part of the day one of this webinar, I would love for you guys to, engage with us and tell us one of your biggest takeaways from day one of this webinar. So if you would love to speak up, please indicate what you learned from yesterday, day one, so that other people can, learn from what you actually learned yesterday. And while we are doing that, we prepare for day two, which will definitely be a blast. So if you love to speak, please indicate so I can bring you up. Thank you so much. Yeah, we can get the audio message of what was actually missed. You, the webinar was recorded yesterday, so all information will definitely be sent to you guys. Definitely for those who actually attended and engaged with this webinar um conference we are having currently. So I would love for you guys to engage, please. Tell us one of your okay. I can see somebody. Okay, Shukudi Duru. Okay, you can come up to tell us what you actually learned from yesterday's um webinar section. Was
So
the
like
one. Thank you so
I
much.
was the one who asked the question. Good evening everyone. I was the one who asked the question.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So if you would love to tell us one of your big takeaways from day one, please kindly indicate, please. I would love for you guys to engage, please. Okay, Jay wants to speak. Okay, you can actually turn on your mic and speak. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Can
Good
you
evening.
guys hear me?
Good evening. Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. My name is Kende Joseph. I was able to join the webinar yesterday, so uh, my takeaway yesterday was uh, give me an edge in one research on one of my um what will I call it? What I've been afraid of going into. So, but due to the challenge, I see that a nursing or is it a medical student rather, yeah, was able to go through that journey and make a big survivor. So I now see that me too, I can engage into this. So I was able to see my way into blockchain um, engineering, or how to create problem or solve problem rather in blockchain environment also. So, and I was able to learn about how to escape through things I'm afraid of in my journey. So that's what I want to say. Thank you very much.
I'm glad you actually learned that, and that's lovely. Also, Kende Joseph, would love for you to tell us your expectation from the two of this webinar. Kindly tell us one of your expectations shortly.
Yes, I think today's webinar, that's the main reason why I joined this webinar. I want to just gather more knowledge and connect with more people in forex industry. So that's why come around into this webinar. So I know today we'll be talking about forex trading. I don't know, maybe it's about technical analysis or how to engage in the forex industry. Yeah. So that's what I want to say.
Okay, thank you for your participation. Thank you for your participation. We are highly grateful for being here and being a participant of this um power packed webinar we've actually organized for you guys. We are glad to have you all here. So, if any other person would love to speak about yesterday's session, please kindly indicate. And while we are here, please kindly share the links to your friends so that they can get knowledge from this day two of this section of the webinar. Today is the final day, so please ensure to share this link to your friends so they don't miss out on this knowledge, please. Thank you so much. So if you would love to speak up, like I said before, kindly indicate, please. I would love for you guys to participate. Those of you who actually joined us yesterday for day one, kindly indicate and tell us one of your big takeaways yesterday from day one of the webinar session.
One more thing, sir.
Okay. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I really appreciate the organizer of this webinar, like Mr. Anderson, and our speakers yesterday, which is Bradilia, and our digital content speaker also. I really appreciate them, and you too, sir, Mr. Tejiri. Tejiri, yeah. So I really appreciate you guys. You guys are doing very good. Yeah, giving out your best knowledge to the people, to the young guys there, and make people more enlightened about how to make um, a legit money in this time, in this technology, in this era. Yeah, I really appreciate you guys.
I'm glad. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much, Candy Joseph. I'm glad you've been able to get knowledge from this webinar section we've actually hosted for you guys. I'm glad. So, do we have any other person in the house who would love to speak? Please kindly indicate and we'll move to the next session of this meeting. Okay, I'm not seeing anyone though. Not seeing anyone. Let's kindly move to the next session of this meeting. Well, today we'll definitely go deeper. Today is all about money, how to trade, how to earn, and build wealth online the right way, safely and sustainably. You will definitely learn from the best of the best. When I'm telling you that today will definitely be a blast, you should be with your pen and your paper to learn. So if you are not with your pen and your paper to learn, whatever writing material you have currently, make sure you are keen to listening to the speakers we have for today. So let's ensure to listen to the speakers. Thank you so much. So while we are here, I will kindly read the citation of one of the speakers of today's event. Do we have Anderson HD with us here? Do we have Anderson NIB with us here in the house? Please kindly indicate if you are here with us in the house. Hello,
I'm here
Anderson.
with you. Yeah, I'm here with you guys.
We
Good
are
evening, everyone.
glad to have you here. Glad to have you here. Welcome. So, Anderson Inaibe Ogenekaro is a medical student, skilled professional trader, and the founder slash CEO of Anderson HD, a fast rising digital empowerment brand committed to helping young Africans earn legitimately from the internet. Over the past 5 years, Anderson has consistently built a track record in trading, crypto education, and community impact across Nigeria. If you guys can hear me, please kindly indicate. Can you guys hear me? Okay, I can see you guys are indicating. Thank you so much. So let's go on. With more than 5 years of hands-on experience in crypto and forex, Anderson has made his first 2,000 plus dollars from crypto in 2021, which became a turning point in his digital finance journey. Since then, he has helped over 200 people making their first earning in crypto by sharing verified opportunities. And I can tell you for a fact that I've actually I've actually earned from being with Anderson HD. Yeah. from crypto, from his crypto community. I've actually learned from being in his community. I can give you testimony on that for sure. So when he says that he has actually helped people, he's not actually bluffing about that. So he shares verified opportunities, providing liquidity, support, and offering structured guidance tailored to beginners and intermediate users. So even if you're a beginner or you are already in the Forex or crypto community already, you can still be a part of this community to learn more, to gain more knowledge, and to collaborate with ourselves as well. So he's the pioneer and lead instructor of the AndersonHD Crypto Academy, a growing learning community where he has mentored and trained students in forex trading, cryptocurrency fundamentals, Web3 airdrop, farming, technical analysis, and sustainable earning strategies. In 2025, he hosted a highly impactful Unlocking Wealth Through Crypto Bootcamp, where participants were equipped with practical frameworks for navigating Web theory, understanding market cycles, farming profitable airdrops, analyzing crypto projects, and positioning for new token launches. That was really inspiring. And I would actually love to welcome Anderson HD to speak to us. Anderson HD, are you still here with us? The CEO of Anderson HD. Let's all welcome the CEO of Anderson HD to speak with us for this section of the meeting. Thank you all so much for participating. Hello, Anderson HD. Anderson Naibe, are you still here with us?
Yes, I'm here with you. Thank you so much for that introduction. So I just have an appeal to everyone. So this session is actually going to be transformative. So if you are still here to send to your friends and get others to also enjoy from this opportunity, you can do that now. I'll be sharing my presentation slides soon. And I just want you to understand that you are here such a time like this. Are here for such a time like this, and just get your notepad ready, just ready to jot some things, get inspired, and be ready to take decisions after this webinar. So I'll be sharing my slides soon. Oh, I'm coming. I'm trying to see if I can share my. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm trying to share the slide, so just be patient a little. Just be patient a little. To be done. So trying to see if I can share my slide at the moment. All right, can you see the slide? Can you see my slide? Oh.
Yes, yes.
Hello, can you see my slide? Can you see my slide? Let me know before I continue.
Yes, I can see your slide.
All right, so yeah, welcome. So this is Digital Possibilities, Practical Strategies to Make Money Online. So, my name is Anderson, and and the moderator has introduced, I am a medical student and I'm a trader, crypto trader, and a forex trader. So this evening, just want to share a brief, inspiring story. So the digital landscape is shifting rapidly. We are here to bridge the gap between opportunity and action. The world is changing fast. Crypto is creating new income pathways. Anyone with a smartphone can earn. So today's goal is to inspire you, educate you, and equip you. So I want to share my own story of how I got into cryptocurrency. So if I change it to another slide, just let me know if you can see it. So my story of I joined cryptocurrency. So I mean, 20 my journey began during the COVID break in 2020. So there was a time around ending of March, April 2020, where the government asked everybody to go home. Nobody should go out and everything. So then there was a shift from physical things to online businesses. So there were so many online businesses thriving at that time. So many things calling our attention. And then there was a scheme then, I think is a smart contract scheme. I will explain that to you. A smart contract is an agreement between two or more people that any transaction will be recorded in a blockchain. So the contract was called millions money. So what it means that, okay, you bring money. Yeah, so then the amount that was hello, you can hear me or you can see my slide. Can you see the slide? Hello, so sorry. If you are not, I think you can turn off your mic at the moment. Someone is raising his hands. You can just turn that also. Or you can't see the slide. You can just, if you can't see the slide, just let me know.
I can't see the slide. I can't.
You can't see the slide I'm presenting right now.
Yes, yes.
Okay, let me go back. So I think that is what. All right, trust you can see the slide now. Can you see the slide now? Let me get feedback.
We can't see anything.
Okay.
No, no, no.
You can't still see
Showing,
anything.
showing.
Come here, let me cross check something.
It's showing now. It's showing. It's not showing again. Okay, it's showing.
It's,
I can
yeah,
see it.
it's
I can
showing now.
see it.
It's showing now.
I can see it. So
Okay, all right. So, I'm still explaining just narrating my story. So then, we were told to like buy Ethereum, then 0.05 Ethereum. So that was the first time I heard about the word Ethereum, and then I started researching about crypto. So 0.05 Ethereum at that time was worth about 4,000 naira. So 4,000 naira should be around probably $10 or so. And then the price of Ethereum was around $200, so below 100,000 then. So that is a good amount of Ethereum. So over time, in the next 1 year, this same amount of Ethereum skyrocketed to like 4,005 per Ethereum. And this 0.05 would be a huge amount, at least over 100 or something dollar to 200 or something dollar for something I just bought with just 3,000 naira. But what happened is that when you buy the Ethereum, when you commit it into that smart contract, they lock it inside that smart contract, and they will tell you to bring two more people, so that when you bring those two people, they will commit their own Ethereum. From their own Ethereum, you will now increase your own level from it. So that was the way I just got to know a bit about cryptocurrency. So then the scheme failed and we lost money. I could not withdraw the money, so my money went into the air like that. So, but somehow one of my friend added me to a group where they were teaching about cryptocurrency and Binance around April to that time. So from there, I got to learn about crypto. Okay, full understanding the things that I need to know, how to get started, how to start using exchange, how to deposit, how to trade, and everything. So that was how my journey started. And I remember the first time I bought USDT directly to my Binance account. I sent money to the person that was stationed that time, and it was about 8,000 naira, which was almost like I think about 20 dollar or so at that time. So when I gave him the money, he now sent the USDT to my account. I used the USDT to buy BNB that I could remember, and that time the price of BNB was $18. So now the price of BNB was $18. So when I got that, I still did not really understand what the potential of crypto is. And over the next 1 year, a BNB was worth about $680 then. So, and still trying to diversify and everything, we had to like sell those BNB. We could not keep as much of the BNB that we bought then. So that was how I saw that, okay, actually if something can move from $18 to $680, and even recently it got to $1,003 per one BNB, it means that this industry is meant to change your life. It's meant to change your life. So my breakthrough. So by April 2021, I remembered I invested, I think, about $100 in Dogecoin. So Dogecoin was a meme coin then. So people were just talking about Dogecoin. I was like, okay, this Dogecoin, what is happening? It has even rallied. I was like, okay, no problem. Let me try to put money into Dogecoin and see what will happen. So I put in $100 into Dogecoin, and I think the next 1 week Dogecoin dropped about 60% in value or 40% in value. But I was like, let me say and everything. But I was like, no, at least I have gotten a bit understanding about how crypto works. So I left it, and the next 2 weeks, the thing did it did massively, and I think it went to over 20x. So which that was the way I saw my first $2,000 as a young person in 2021. So I think $2,000 was about a million plus as at that time. So that was the way I made my first million through crypto. And since then, I have not turned away from crypto, whether the ups and down and everything. So that is why I'm here to share with you opportunities that you can leverage on to make good amount of money from crypto. Hope you are still following me.
Yes, yes, we can hear you.
All right, all right.
Yeah.
So that is a story, and I know many people they should have heard about crypto. Um, they should have heard about crypto. So what I'm here to do today is to show you what crypto really is. Let's talk about crypto in a bit. So crypto means cryptocurrency, and cryptocurrency means digital money plus digital opportunities. So like the word crypto and currency. So crypto is got from the word cryptography. So which means using a kind of coding language. We call them hashtag to like seal transactions. So that is what cryptography is. So the currency means that it can be spent. So the reason why I call it digital money is that it's something that you can use to pay for value. Like when you want to get something, you can use it to do what? To pay for anything you want to pay. So what are the key characteristics of cryptocurrency? So it works on a blockchain. So a blockchain is a secure, transparent technology which runs on an open ledger system. A ledger, a ledger is like an accounting notebook that has both the incoming transaction and the outgoing transaction. So the income and outflow. So whatever is coming in, you will see it on the ledger. Whatever is going out, you will see it on the ledger. So that's why I say it's a word, a transparent technology. So it runs on open ledger. And yesterday we have heard from our software engineer how you can also code on the blockchain. So blockchain is wide. So another characteristics of cryptocurrency is that it is decentralized. Decentralized means that it is not controlled by any single government or bank. So for example, your naira, your dollar, they are controlled by the central bank of that economy. But when it comes to cryptocurrency, nobody has a singular access to it. So the people that runs it, they are in different places in the world. It is run by a computer node. So the computer node, people who have the node, we call them miners or validators. So when they buy their computer, they register the node and everything. As they are working, as their computer is on, they will be mining crypto. These are the things that like keep the blockchain in shape, and that is why crypto is running even without bank interference. So there are still more to that, but they just a basic intro. So another characteristics about cryptocurrency is that it is it has borderless income. So what we mean is that, you know, with normal finance, you cannot send your naira to America and it will have value there. You cannot send your naira to, let's say, Dubai, and you think you can use it to get something there. So that is a major hindrance in normal finance, where you have to change money, you have to go through bank in the I think around 2020. Then the way people transfer money were through, I think through TransferWise, Western Union, and many other stuff like that. So they are usually stressful, and sometimes the government may delay your money. They will collect huge amounts of commission from your own money. But with crypto, you can send money to anybody anywhere in this world. So I think around 2020, then I had one of my person from the US was like, okay, I want to send you guys money, and I don't know I can get money to you guys. I said, oh wow, true. I know it is difficult, but I have a crypto account and everything, so you can send the money through crypto and I can withdraw it over here. So that was even the revolutionary part of cryptocurrency to me. Then the person just sent the money, and we saw the money got into my wallet. So I saw it, tried to do transfer and everything. Even then, I did not really understand it full well, but that was the way we receive money. So cryptocurrency gives you that leverage. So another thing about cryptocurrency is that another characteristic is it rewards early adopters. So what do we mean by early adopters? The early adopters means those who get into that project early. So for example, the people that first get into mining Bitcoin as at 2011, 2012, and the rest, what happened is that they could mine Bitcoin easily. You can go to a website on your Google and you say, oh, you'll be clicking captcha that, okay, when I do this captcha, they will give you Bitcoin. So that was the way people make money then through Bitcoin. So it's what happened afterwards, that after a time they were able to accumulate so many Bitcoin that when it started gaining value, they made so much money from it. Another part of huge potential for those who start now is that projects, when they are carrying out their quest, working on their blockchain, they need people to test it. And after you have tested them and everything, by the time they want to launch, they give like airdrop to people. So that was where the concept of airdrop came from. So airdrop has been for as far back as 2017, 2021. So it's not something that is new today. So you also see those opportunity in crypto. I think can be moving. So why do crypto matter? I think from over the exposition about characteristics of crypto worlds, we have seen how it matters to everyone. So everyone can use it. So there's a wide adoption. It empowers young people. So young people like us, we earn daily from airdrops. Not daily, we earn from airdrops, trading, content work, and many other things that is in Web3. So recently, there are so many institutional backing to crypto. So as of today, many of our cryptocurrency, they have the backing of businesses like top bank, like JP Morgan's, and they trade them on the traditional market. So we call that type of trading exchange traded funds. So we call them ETFs. So those are the new things, the revolution that came with crypto. So everybody is adopting crypto. MicroStrategy adopted crypto. Tesla adopted crypto. This country, there's a country that adopted crypto as of 2020. Many other countries like the US, they are using crypto as a reserve currency. So other countries are joining forces to make that happen. So that is what is keeping cryptocurrency even at this moment. So there is mass adoption everywhere. Billions are expected to enter the space in 2025, which we can attest to. So now I just want to share like the basic opportunities in crypto now. So there are like 5 ways you can make money from crypto, and I will do justice to them and we see the practical side of it. So what are the 5 biggest ways I can make money from crypto? So one is trading. So trading means buying and selling of assets. And other crypto, there are like three type of trading, other crypto. So we have like sports trading, perpetual trading, or futures trading, and we have degenerative trading. So I think I will explain that maybe further. But sports trading means you are buying the same amount of it as your money, as the value of your money. So that is what it is. So for example, the price of Bitcoin at the moment is $86,000 per one Bitcoin. So if I want to buy one Bitcoin, it means that I have to spend $86,000 of my money to buy that one Bitcoin. So that is what sports trading is. So perpetual trading is that I want to buy one Bitcoin, but I do not have up to $86,000, but I have, let's say, $1,000. How do I get what one Bitcoin? So which means that I have to borrow money to do that. So the money you borrow to do that is what we call leverage in perpetual trading. So we have leverage. So you can decide to choose 100x leverage. So 100x means that whatever amount you have multiplied by 100, that would be your visual money. So if I have $1,000 to trade, I can multiply by 100, which will give me $100,000, which means that with my $100,000, I can I can buy a Bitcoin. And when by the time Bitcoin moves from like 86,000 to like, let's say, 100,000, that difference in price is $14,000. If my account can handle that, it means I will make a profit of what? $14,000 just from my $1,000. So that is how perpetual trading is. So it is risky. So it is risky. Then the other one, degenerative trading, is what we call meme coin trading. So like meme coin means coins that do not have value, they do not have utility, they do not have anything that you can say this is the reason why they should go up or down. So or when you just buy like the Dogecoin I gave as an example to you, I can say it was a degen play that time, because Dogecoin, it did not really have so much utility at that time. It was just a meme coin. So that was the way it is. And there were other many opportunities that 2021 that did over 10x, 20x, sometimes I think about 50x, like that. So and you can see that from just degenerative trading. You can't see it easily from no, you can't see it from spot trading. So it just depending on how you want to risk how you want to risk money. So another way to earn money is airdrops. So I have explained the concept of airdrops. So from 2023 ended that I got to know. Okay, I think I my first airdrop then that I was doing back then around 2021, 2022 was in coin market cap. So then I will coin market cap and Binance. So then what we do, we call it learn to earn. So what it means that when they will give you a course and you will learn it. After you have learned the course, you will now answer question. After you have answered the question, they will now give you their token. So I think the one that shocked me there was near airdrop. So that should be around January 2022 or so. So I just said, let me just do this little quest on this platform. And when I was done with the quest, I submitted my wallet, my Binance wallet and everything. And afterwards, they sent money to me. I was like, oh wow, so I can actually earn money from just learning and answering questions. So that was a type of airdrop then. And airdrop over time has changed. So airdrop alone is what made so many people move from like zero to something in crypto. So as at 2023, there were so many airdrops that were easy. You can just send your wallet address and they will send you token, things like that. You can just do one single task and they will send you token. So people made over $10,000, $73,000. Some people during that time, there were airdrops like Arbitrum airdrop that they dropped so much big amount to people at that time. So we have those part of crypto where you do quests, and there are different ways you can earn from airdrop. We also talk about that. So airdrop is very lucrative, but at the moment it's getting harder. I will also show you the ways to navigate through the airdrop space. So DeFi. Oh, DeFi. So DeFi means decentralized finance. So decentralized finance is like what you do in your normal banking system. You borrow, you lend, you take money, like you invest your money and you earn interest and all those kind of stuff. So that is what DeFi is about. And in DeFi, that is where in DeFi, you can make money in two ways. You can make money through staking your money, then they will be giving you rewards as in different coins, money, USDC, and the rest. And also, when that platform that you are using for that your decentralized finance wants to give out token, their own token, they usually give it to those who are using their platform. So, for example, a platform like Hyperliquid. Hyperliquid started, I think, January 2024. A friend of mine just shared the information with me that, oh, there is this thing, oh, Hyperliquid. You are a trader, you can be trading on it and you'll be getting points. So what you do, you trade, you generate volume and everything. And I think because of school and everything, I could not really follow up very well at that time. But when they were giving out airdrop, someone made over $2 million from Hyperliquid, and that is CC2. And that's my friend that shared it with me. He made over $1,000 from Hyperliquid. Many people made so much amount from that Hyperliquid. And Hyperliquid, when they launched at $4 per token. And in the next few months, let's say in the next 3 months to like 8 months, Hyperliquid went from $4 to over $44 per one token. So these are the opportunities you see in crypto. So they are there, they are alive. You can do it, you can do it. So then there is the other part that is NFTs and gaming. So what is NFT? NFT means non-fungible tokens. So non-fungible tokens mean like, okay, your signature now, what they cannot forge. That is what I can say. They cannot forge it. It is unique to you. It is unique to you. You cannot replicate it. You cannot say, oh, this is photocopy of it. That is what NFT is. For example, if you are doing digital art, let's say you are drawing, you used to draw with computer and the rest, you can list that as an NFT and you will get paid. So in 2021, that was the evolution of NFT markets, where people will buy something like, let's say, CryptoPunk, then around over 100 something $1 million for just a JPEG image. So people were selling images, different people were flipping and the rest. So there are different ways that you can make money from NFTs and gaming. Although me, I do not really touch the aspect of NFTs and gaming. I don't make so much amounts from it personally because I did not go into it. But people made huge amounts of money from NFTs and gaming then. So on that gaming, there were platforms like Azi Infinity that time. So Azi Infinity, SLP, Save Love Portion. So what you do there is that you play games and you earn in-app tokens. So these in-app tokens, you can convert them to dollar. So people could earn from just playing game, they could earn over 10,000 USD. So many people made so much amount of money then. So things are evolving and things are changing at the moment. So the other aspects, the other way you can make money through crypto is crypto jobs. So what is crypto jobs? So crypto job is like the way you go and apply for a job to do and everything. That's where crypto job is. So since Web3 itself is an industry of its own, where people do project, people make projects. Like let's say for example now Ethereum was a project that was carried out by Vitalik Buterin. So when someone wants to make a project like that, it will need developers, it will need designers, it will need marketers, it will need content creators, it will need these different people, writers. So these people that they will need, they fall under crypto job opportunities. So for example, if you are a skilled graphic designer and you want to leverage cryptocurrency to make money, what you do is that you put yourself out there, like the way our speaker yesterday said, Prosper. Put yourself out there, don't hide yourself. You, someone will message you, join communities, like the way Hallelujah Darasimi said, to join communities of designers, join community where crypto people are. So when you are doing your stuff, be sending stuff, they will see, they will reach out to you that, okay, I need a designer for so project and everything, and they will pay you money in USD. So sometimes they can be paying you weekly or per project. So that is another way you can make money through crypto. Trust you guys have been following and it's not boring. Let me get a feedback from you guys. I think I'm a bit fast.
No, we are waiting, sir. We are waiting.
All right, all right. So I hope you guys are gaining something from what I'm sharing at the moment.
Yeah, sure, sure.
All right. So now let's move on to the next slide. Okay. So like I said, trading, how people earn. Me as a person, my major aspect in cryptocurrency is trading. So I learned trading since 2020. So all I do basically, when I started, all I was doing was trading. So I was doing spot trading, buy low, sell high. So I can give you an example because I did all these things. I think I remembered back then in 2021 when I think SRP, the price of SRP was about 0.2 dollar or $0.05 per one. So I remember then I was just starting out, so I put in some money, let's say like $30 to like $50. In a week or so, it went to like 120, over $200 or so, because the price went from 0.2 to like $1 per SROP, to the extent of $1.5 per SROP. So, and it was so fast. I can give many examples. The Ethereum I was talking about, saw it at 200, it got to 4,000. BNB, same thing. BTC, when I started trading, BTC was about $9,000. BTC went to 60,000 that year. So what I was just doing was that, okay, I'll put money into it. I buy something. I will show you how to do that too. I'll buy a coin, I will leave it for some time. After it has gotten up, I will sell it, make money, buy again, like that. So that is what I was doing then. So that is how spot trading works. So spot trading means that, okay, I want to enter into this now. I am getting the quantity that I want. So whether the market goes up or it comes down, the quantity does not change. It's just the value. So for example, if I bought Bitcoin at 10,000, one Bitcoin at $10,000, and Bitcoin price went to $60,000 per one, I still have one Bitcoin. And paraventure, it went lower to as, let's say, $4,000. I still have one Bitcoin, but the value is what, $4,000. So that is the way spot trading is, and you can hold spot for long. Sometimes the market can go up, come down, go up again. So that same Bitcoin that went as high as $64,500 in around May 2021, by February 2022, February June 2022, that same Bitcoin went to $16,000. And the same amount of Bitcoin that you have, you still have it. And by 2024, or yeah, 2024 or this year, the same Bitcoin went to $125,000 per one. So which means that if you panic sell, let's say when you went to 16,000 and you bought at 60,000, you would have lost money. And then you now be saying, oh, I used to have one Bitcoin, but now Bitcoin is now 126,000. So this is showing you that you actually need to understand what crypto is before you can start investing in crypto, before you can start doing your sports trading. And when you want to trade sports, there are two things you need to do. You need to do your technical analysis and your fundamental analysis. I think I will try to find a time to show you a video on that and show you that. So futures trading, I've explained that. So it is high reward, high risk leverage trading. I will also show you a video on how to do that. So the other one, they are just things that you can do. So what are the strategy you can go about it if you have not known how to analyze your analyze if you have not gotten your analysis skills very well? What you can do is that you can look for people who are already successfully trading crypto. So you copy their trades and you trade. Then you can set signals to, like, you can join signal group. Like for example, now we as a company, we share free signal to people. So you can join groups like that where they share trades up, and you trade with their setup. So that is what we the requirement there. You can start with small capital. I told you I started not so much amount of money, but then it is discipline that will make you profitable while trading is not very easy, but discipline can help you. So all right, so two is airdrops. So I've explained airdrop to people, so just want to give an example of an airdrop from our own side. So I think airdrop actually came through, let's say, last year, 2024, and this year. So we had airdrops like, let's say, they were Telegram airdrops, then they were airdrop from Twitter. Okay, so now let me share you the opportunities in airdrops. So under airdrops, the way people make money from airdrops, they are in different way. You can make money by doing on-chain quest. So on-chain quest means you are interacting with the blockchain. You can make money doing off-chain quests. Off-chain quest means that you are posting about them on your social media. So we call that part social file. We can you can make money through airdrop by being, let's say, active in their community. Like whatsoever they are doing, you are active there, answer questions, become moderator, have roles, have Discord roles, have different roles. So that is the way you make money from airdrop. And I can testify of the fact that there was some airdrops that we received over 200 over 200 USD, over 500 USD. Sometimes that is for like me that I'm not even fully into it. So, and then there are people who I can refer to you, who I know very well. So there is Nifemi Dave on Twitter. So he's my very good guy. We are in the same floor while in school, and this guy was literally not buoyant, yeah, that time that we knew, but through airdrop he made so much amount of money that I think earlier this year his first huge money he made was from Arkham. So Arkham was an exchange, like the way I said, DeFi. So the Arkham paid him about $10,000 then, and then other airdrop came in, and many others. So that was the way he made so much amount of money from airdrop, then other small amount of money, and he grew his Twitter account. So I think I'll try to talk about that maybe later on. And recently he just bought a new car, and Isha was posting Web3 did and everything, and I can testify the fact that, yeah, Web3 actually changes life. And then also I have my friend, my course mates, who also made money around March through futures trading, and was able to buy a car. So I have many people like that. I too have received my own share from the market too. So Web3 cryptocurrency can change your life. So another thing is DeFi. So I will not talk so much about DeFi. Time is already running. So NFT and blockchain, I've talked about that. Crypto jobs, so I've said content creation and design, research and analysis, community management, moderation and growth roles. So okay, so how to get started? This is where it is getting interesting at the moment. So how to get started as a beginner? So one thing you do is you learn the basics. I told you I learned about cryptocurrency. So how do I get to know the basics? So there was Binance Academy. So you can go to YouTube, click on Binance Academy. You will see many videos they have made on blockchain, on crypto. You can just start watching about. You can start watching them and getting to know, okay, yeah, what does it tell mean and everything. You can even use your ChatGPT now. Things have gotten easier. You can use ChatGPT to do whatever learning you want to learn. And if you want to also learn, you can join my community where I also share information sometimes on how to go about blockchain and the rest cryptocurrency. You can join platform like that to learn. So another thing you need to do is get a wallet. So that a wallet is like your bank account, but you are the custodian of it. So no other person knows about it, just you and you alone. So yeah, there are different wallets that we use nowadays. You can we started with Trust Wallet, we moved to MetaMask. Then as of today now, there are so many wallets like OKS wallet, Binance wallet, and the rest. So you can get a wallet. What you do is that install the wallet, copy your seed phrase, you have done you don't need- you are done already. You don't need to do facial verification and the rest. So the next thing you need to do is to get an exchange account. So register on Binance, OKS, Bybit, exchange. Register and verify your account. That is how you actually get started. Another thing you do is that you join community, find trusted group of guidance. So like our community now, you can join our community and you will receive guidance. So that you can start small. Any amount of money you have, you can start. Even I think platform like OKS, Bybit, they allow you to trade as low as $1. So you can do that. You keep journal of your journey, and that is how you grow. You journal your journey. All these things I'm telling you, it's been long that I started that I did them, and they are still fresh in my brain because I actually applied so much time to them. So that is for that. So the tools you need, I've said that. So okay, strategy. Okay, so let's do something. Let's do something before we go. So hope you are still following me up to this point. Hello, can I
Yes, sir.
get a
Yeah,
response?
yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we can.
Okay, all right. So now I just want to show you a video on how to like deposit more, how to open how to trade with an exchange account. Then after that, I will show you how to make your analysis in crypto, technical analysis and fundamental analysis. And I think I am done. Time is fast spent. So I just want to show you a video. Maybe I'll send the video to you, but let me give a sneak peek of it. Mm, so I will show the video. I will show the video now. So just let me know if you can hear it. All right. Can you see the video?
Yes.
So let me forward it. So you register with the account and you verify.
So when you get here, you for a new user to give me instructions, this way in currency never you want to buy, you have to be careful about those you want to buy. So let's say you want to buy certain amount, let's say like about $10. So then you say 16,000 naira. So sleep before here. So you want to check the one you want to do the product and check the order and the success rate. So there's this guy here whose order it is and the success rate is so you can take bank transfer, this one take money only on bank day, this one take on bank transfer and everything. So this one's with the higher for the lowest rate here is this one. So I click on buy. So I put the amount I want to buy. So this is 2,000, give me about $10.8. So bank transfer and everything. So I click on our bank to this thing. So go to target. So I just click on pay. So when I go to pay, it takes me to where I can pay and everything. And then the transaction. I'm not even from I want to deposit from from another from another method. So this is the way I'll click on another method. I'll go to account. So I'll go to check deposit. So I want to deposit here. So I'll select network. I'll use get network. So I'll copy my address. So I'll copy my address now. So what I'll do is I'll go to where I want to spend money from, and then I'll spend money to here. So I'll come after the money I've deposited to show you what to do next.
All right. Hope you are still following. Hello. All right. So I will show you the video of when I deposited the amount of money through crypto and did the trading. So I just explained a few stuff there so that you can just get it and know that you are getting something practical enough. By the time you are leaving here, you can go and apply it. So let me share that. Try to open another video.
Reflected here. So when I go to notification, so deposit, you can see. I'll go to the check. So now I think.
All right. Can you see the video now? Let me know.
Yes, yes.
All right. So let me try to increase the speed. So that is the deposit there.
That you are paying for it. So kind of for example, there's a people background, so I see that they have potential.
Money communication come.
So I'm going to
Please off your speaker. Oh, you are
Send it on
disturbing us.
WhatsApp.
this USDT pairs. So
Hello, please.
pairs,
Put your
I want
voice
to buy
turned on. Please, can
so
you mute
go
it?
to market for that. So I put the amount of USDT I want to use. Let's say 5 USDT. Then I buy SROP. So I bought SROP now. So the equal amount of this SROP now will be on my wallet. So SROP is here now. So I've gotten to confirm one unit of SROP. So this is how spot work. So spot means when SROP moves from this $2.06 to $4 point something dollar per price, it means that my money has to X, like just made 100%. Why for spot? I can come to this place here. If I want to trade, yeah, this is for spot. And if I want to trade futures, so I come to futures. So this is after. Now you can see some things here. We have cross and we have this 30. So cross leverage means that all the money available in your account is meant to be used to trade. So the next thing you do is that you come to wallet, you go to transfer. So you see spot to future. So you transfer the amount you want to use to trade. Let's say for example, I want to use small amount to trade Gemona. You go to your small amount. That is how you can do it. So you go to transfer. So you go to trade. So Now I have cross margin. Cross margin means all the amount in this space is exposed to the market. I can lose everything. Isolated means I can use a certain amount of my money to enter the trade. I also have losing the amount that I'm using to enter. So there are two ways to it. So I come to cross. I just say I want to use 25% of the money. I check the liquidation price. Liquidation price is 1.04. Leverage is 30x. I click on open loans. Then I buy. So me, I'm exposing the whole amount of money to the exposure of the market. So what this thing is doing is that, okay, I am exposing all the amount here now. So this is my entry price. The market can come as low as this place before it can take me out of this bridge. And then as it is moving up now, the market is at 1.2. If this market goes to 2.4, it means that the amount that I'll make will be 100% times 30, which is like 3,000%, which means I'll make 30x of this money here. So let's say we're exposing $2, for example, now to risk at the moment. So the amount you expect by the time it goes to like 2.4 per price, it means that you'll be expecting 30 times 2, which is 60 USD. So that just goes to just my you now use higher margin like $200, $100, $50, just the amount that you can raise, you place it like this, and the market is able to do that in the next few days. That is how you trade on what on future. So what you do is know how to make analysis address, which I will show you from the trading platform, trading view, so you can see how to make analysis, both technical analysis and fundamental analysis. So this is the way you trade. If you want to close trade, to close here, you click on close and you are done. Money is in your account. So I'm just ensuring this as a demo. It will surely be well and it will go well. So thank you. So this is the way you do it. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me.
All right. Hope you guys have seen it now. Hello.
Yeah, we can see the. I have a question.
All right. Okay. Maybe you keep it for some time. Just note the question down so that I can finish presenting. So that the other speaker will come and speak to us on forex trading. So I just want to finish early. You get, so I will explain something. Okay, ask your question. Let me see if I can take that into consideration.
Okay. In the aspects of
We have the section for question and answers. Can you
we,
like hold on till we have the question and answer session because time is fast spent currently. I'm
all
sorry
right.
about that. Yeah.
All right. So can you see my slide presentation at the moment? So now that is the way like you basically work with the exchange and everything. So because of time constraints, I know time will actually be an issue because it's actually something practical. So what are the strategies that you can follow? Cryptocurrency moves with narrative. Understand that cryptocurrency moves with narrative. For my 5 years in crypto, I can tell you the different narrative that has made the market move. In 2020, the narrative that made Bitcoin move and the entire crypto market to move, it was decentralized finance. In 2021, what made the market move was NFTs and gaming. In 2022, what made the market move was what we call metaverse. So metaverse was when Facebook decided to change to Meta. So it was like a virtual reality, like you seeing people with visual camera and buying land. You buying virtual land, you spend the amount of money you are supposed to buy a real land. You go and buy one land in one visual place that they promise you that it will grow in value. So that was what pushed the market in 2022. In 2023, what pushed the market? Now if I can remember, it's just something. I think what pushed the market was other things in 2023. 2024, what pushed the market was reward assets. So reward assets. So they now started tokenizing reward assets. For example, now let's say all these stocks, you can tokenize them. A real estate building, you can tokenize it inside like on the blockchain. So there were projects that ran on that reward asset, and one of that project I said that I actually participated in it was it was Mantra. So I remember, oh god, it was I got to know Mantra like it was revelational to me. It was not really do so much analysis. It was like I woke up from a dream and I was just hearing mantra. So yeah, that was the way it came. So when I was hearing about Mantra, the price was like 0.1. I delayed a bit, it went to like maybe 0.2. So I bought at 0.2. And that Mantra in the following year, almost 12 months later, Mantra went to like $10 per one. So just imagine, I just want you to think something. Okay, if I have, let's say $100, let's say it's $100 you put inside, $100 divide by the price of Mantra, that is 0.1. It means that you have 1,000 units of Mantra as at that price. Or what is the unit again? What am I doing? $100 and the price is 0.1. How many units can I buy? Yeah, it will be 1,000 units. So now just imagine you have 1,000 units of Mantra at that time. And Mantra went to $10. It means that the value we have at that $10 will be 10 times 10 times that 1,000, which is 10,000. So, but there are many things that will affect you whether you can hold till that time or not. So, that is the possibility you can see in crypto. That's why I'm sharing it to you. That is possible. It has happened to me before, and it can also happen to you. So, that was a narrative. So, why in 2025? In 2025, the narrative was AI. So, there was the increase of AI and everything. So, as AI was increasing, many projects were coming, people were talking about AI, and the narrative changed. So that is the way you make money from crypto. It's not about, oh, I know how to do technical analysis and the rest. If you do not understand narrative, you will not make money. That is the truth. Another thing you can do is dollar cost averaging. So dollar cost averaging, you can do that. Another thing you can do, early on thing, get into projects early enough. When people have not started talking about the project, you can talk about it. So one of the ways people make money easily now, not easy, from cryptocurrency is through Twitter. So what you do is that you post about projects, grow your account, talk about projects, tag the project. There are platforms we call Kaito and Washing that when you register on their platform, as you are tagging those projects, you'll be gaining mindshare. Mindshare means when people are interacting with your posts, commenting on your posts and all those things. By the time you are done gaining mindshare, or when they finish their own program or their campaign, by the end of the day, they will share money to people who meet the leaderboard. So sometimes they call that top 1,000 leaderboard. I remember there was a guy then, there was one Newt airdrop. The Newt airdrop, the way I got my own part of the airdrop was that I did the quest. I put money to do the quest. So I made money through doing the quest. Why this guy? He was just talking, we call it yapping, was just talking about Newt, just talking about it on his Twitter, tagging the project and everything. And the guy made his first, I think, $6,000 from Newt when they launched. And the guy also changed his phone, changed many things. And like that, that was how things changed for him. Now, recently, there was this other boy, they call him Tank Boy. So there was a time was tagging an influencer, and the influencer was like, okay, I will not answer. You want the influencer to buy a phone for him. So through that kind of scheme, he was able to gain followers. And as he was gaining followers, he was tagging projects and everything. And now, as at the moment, as we can speak, the guy have made over $1,000 from crypto. He's a student like you, so he's a young person like you. So that is what you can do. There are many things, there are vast things you can do with crypto. So I think my time is fast spent now. So crypto narratives to watch. So I've mentioned it here: AI and blockchain, Solana ecosystem, Bitcoin ecosystem, reward assets, which is RWA, airdrop, meta, social fi coins. So there are so many, I have so many information to share with you, but I think time is not allowing me now. So mistakes to avoid: following hype blindly. Don't follow hype. Don't FOMO. FOMO means fear of missing out. Invest what you can lose. Trading without risk management is gambling. Not journaling trades and learning from error will kill you by the end of the day. Ignoring community updates and market shifts will actually affect you. So these are the things that I will advise you with. So these are like the instruction on to continue. So I don't know if I still have time. The moderator, is the next speaker already here? Can you confirm?
Emmy,
Let me
please,
know.
are you in the house? Please, if you're in the house,
Yes,
Emmy, please.
yes.
All right, I
Okay.
think he's here. I don't want to keep him waiting. So maybe when he's talking about technical analysis, we cannot come in later to share you. I think I wanted to just show people how to just do a basic of technical analysis and fundamental analysis, like researching properly in crypto. So in cryptocurrency, all these things we are talking about, you will not get it by just staring on your phone on WhatsApp. The way you get information to research on crypto, you can go to Twitter, follow people who are crypto Web3 minded. There is crypto coin market cap. You can go to coin market cap, you can see coin, there are different things that I wanted to show you through those platforms, but time will not permit. Thank you very much. You can keep your question, maybe during the time of question and answer we can do that. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm
Thank you.
done. All right.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Anderson. Thank you so much for that section. Thank you so much. We can see you all participating. I'm glad you all have actually learned something today. So while we waste no time, we'll bring up the next speaker immediately. So time is fast spent already. We will have no time to read the citation, but regardless, quickly do a summary of I will quickly do a summary of the second speaker, which is Emmanuel Uche Modebe, also known as King Emmy FX, is a forex trader and a digital entrepreneur as well. A true believer in building a new path, he left a traditional management role at BAC Company to dedicate himself to mastering the digital market in 2022. So today, Emmanuel is a trusted voice in the financial tech space, serving as a brand ambassador for BitLink Exchange and an official partner with leading brokers such as SNS and Deriv. He combines his market expertise with leadership experience, having also served the sponsor coordinator for the Gospel Fame show. So let's kindly welcome Emmy to take this section of the webinar before we come to the close of this webinar. Emmy, are you in the house with us?
Yes.
Okay.
Thanks for the
Okay, kindly
introduction.
come up,
Good
please.
evening, everyone. Yeah, good evening, everyone. Uh, it's a privilege to be here and also to meet up with everyone here individually, both those with their family, people as friends, and all associates. Okay, to start with, so I'll be telling us or showing us some how to be profitable digital space through forex. Through forex. Now, after this section, I think I'll be dropping this file with in the group also. I hope my screen can be seen, right?
Yes, we are seeing your screen.
Good, 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 good. Now, there's a lot of information up here, which the focus is not on entirely on what is written here, but with what will be said. Okay, so these written here are just byproduct of whatever we are going to be doing here. Now, to start with, now the core strategy on how to be profitable on a digital scale in forex, in forex, as forex traders, and all about that. Now, there's a lot of ways to achieve profitability in this space. It's true for a fact that when they say this, there is a common scenario in this space, you are not profitable. Or when somebody come and say that he's a forex trader, there's a way people look at him. People want to judge profitability from a standpoint of how many cars do you have, how many houses have you built so far, how many dollars have you got, what's your trading history, what's your trading balance, trading account balance, right? um uh, how your style of person, and to an extent even the strategy that you use in this space. There's a lot of information out there. To start with, there are billions and billions, no billion, okay, I mean, there are millions of strategy out there, in thousands. There was this mega file that was entrusted to me. When I opened it, I saw 805 different strategy, going from as far as ICT, algo box, algorithm trading, Lux Algo, which we deals with volume profile, order flow, which is Delta Force and the rest. A whole lot of them, a lot of this strategy are out there. Now, this now comes to the point to ask, how can you be profitable with the whole of the information that's there, right? Today, I'm going to be telling us how to be a profitable trader, a profitable retail trader, because every of us that engaged, I believe that this is a mixed class of forex traders, crypto traders, stock traders, and vice versa. I believe that there are also digital asset marketers that are here, entrepreneurs that are here, real estate agencies and real estate agents, merchants. I believe they are here also. So I will not just be speaking from with our FX language, right? I want to be using a general means to be able to communicate to an understanding, at least to bring us to an understanding on how to achieve profitability on the forex space. To start with, right? Number one, I don't they go off grid. Don't mind me. Stuff like this makes us go off grid. Number one, there are key pillars on how to scale up or how to be profitable as a traders. Number one pillar is automation. Now we are in an advanced era where every tech industry, fintech industry. I want you to understand that Forex belongs to a fintech industry called, yes, the financial tech. That's the financial tech. When we talk about tech, Forex is on fintech. That's the financial agent that's in technology. Why the programming and all that stuff falls into the software development, AI integration, and all about that. But the space in which we are going into, just like the speaker said previously about metaverse, I'm also a crypto trader. Now, during the time of metaverse, NFT, and all that stuff, I don't know how many people here know about Oasis. In Oasis, we were asked then, based on the trend then, to buy some land, right? Online. We have lands on Oasis, right? Like, it's just like how Elon Musk said that they're going to launch to Mars, and people are like, oh, I want to own a certain property there whenever you go to Mars or whatever. I want to own so and so stuff. So in the digital space, there are spaces like that, right? So it integrates from the physical point into the digital aspect of it. Now, we are moving from a manual perspective into an AI integrated possibility. This is now far beyond what previous predecessor imagined. And guess the implication of this is going to affect a lot and bunch of strategies out there. There's something that I normally say. It's called evolve. What does evolve means? Evolve means building your strategy to meet up with the current criteria digitally. Because a strategy that can work in 2022 might not work in 2023. A strategy that worked last month might come to this month and be flawed. Okay, so the strategy for digital scaling when it comes to automation is for you to understand and the algorithm, right? There are people that do use bots. Me, we are still the old gazers, right? I prefer, no matter how we integrate, even if you are going to integrate, it is going to meet up with your ideology. Okay, what do I mean? I'm trying to blend my strategy to fitting into an AI integrated software that can be able to depict my own strategy for me in the market space. What is that going to do? It's going to cost money, obviously, for the build up, yes, but it's going to save you time. And also, based on the efficiency of your strategy, I believe is going to save you the cost of efficiency. Also, you have less time on screen and have more time for yourself and the family. Okay, what would that give you? It will give you consistency, it will give you volume, because you have known that once this thing is integrated as an AI or as an automated tool, you are just going to the space to just go and see your setup. If your robot tell you it's not there, it's not there. You get now. But we that trade manually, right? There are times that you go on your trading view. There are times that you go on your trading view and you don't see setup. But being human that you are, you want to force it. You want to force your setup. Let's say when this particular, permit me for using my chart anyway. When the market was here, right, and somewhere around this region, let me use this region as an instance now. When the market was at this particular region, people will be like, okay, and the market is ranging towards this particular location. Ranging means also can be called accumulation and so on, or consolidation. People be like, it's like this guy is going down. Okay, it's like this guy is going down and all that stuff. Maybe your strategy tells you that this guy is not actually going down. But being human, you're carried away by emotions, you're carried away by a lot of flaws, right? Obviously, psychology. Based on what you are seeing with your eye, you are not robots. Believe me, you're not robots. Based on what you are seeing at that particular point that you came into the particular market space, right? You are forced to go short. Maybe that is what your own strategy is telling you to go long, but you are seeing, but your eyes is seeing something else. You see now. So what AI is going to do for you is a bit much. There is only one flaw that AI has not gotten. This is the reason why it can't be perfect yet. AI does not reason. In ICT, there's something called garbage in, garbage out. It is what is imputed, that is what is going to be displayed to you. If in my keyboard I write key, it will give me suggestion, maybe like keypad, keyboard, and the rest on the top. But what I typed in will be what will be in my text box, right? So they don't reason for you. Maybe you are trying to key in words, but they can suggest, but they don't reason. So it is so ICT, AI, everything is garbage in, garbage out. We human, we reason. This is where forecasting comes in. AI cannot forecast until you ask him to do so. You yourself, being human, once you are in the chart, you are seeing different things entirely. Based on that alone, it flaws a lot that you are going to do. It causes a lot of discrepancies. And what's that going to cause you? A lot of losing streak. I'm talking as a pro trader. It's going to cause a lot of discrepancies. So maybe AI is nice, yes, but also should be guided. All right. Also, what we have in our shelf is risk management. This cannot be overemphasized. You know, when it comes to risk management, business wise, when it comes to risk management, just like previous speaker said, it's a risk what you can afford to lose. But I have something against that word. First of all, nobody funds their business to lose money. True of us. True. Exactly. Nobody funds their account to lose money. Nobody goes into business in the so-called to lose money. No matter who you are, even Elon Musk does not spend money to lose money. There's no billionaire on earth that just wants to lose money. He just wants to go into business with the sole aim of losing money. Nobody. It is true that there are organizations that are called non-profit organization. Non-profit in the sense that the service that they render, they don't get their pay cuts from there. Why? Because it is subsidized by the government. And organizations that are not subsidized by the government, under a must that they are profit oriented. So permit me to say that nobody wants to risk the amount of money that they want to lose. But at the same time, psychological wise, you have to lose a money that you can bear. What do I mean by bear? If you have $1,000 or $50, $100, depending on the amount that you have. For an instance, like just like when we started Forex with 6,000 naira. You know, when I say it, people feel that I don't know what I'm saying. What I'm telling you, the reason I'm saying is because we started with cryptocurrency, right? Dollar was at the rate of, it moved up from 500 till 600 as per that time. I wanted to get a $10. Yes, that made it 6,000 naira. So the first account I funded was 6,000 naira. That was the initial money that I knew that I started with this space. And by God's grace, we are where we are now, right? We can risk some amount of money. But back then, it was not like that. Even then that we funded $10, we are risking $1. Because, bro, if you lose this money, problem go there. Problem, there will be problem. You understand? Currently now, everybody is passing through a lot. Even billionaires are passing through a lot. Last few months ago, if not last year, Dangote was on internet crying, right? Lamenting about what this administration is costing to him. To an extent, Baba broke down. During election time, P2B broke down. He cried over whatever. To you now in this particular economy, the only way you can better yourself is to be profitable. And the reason for all this is to give you an exempt on how to be profitable. And risk management should be a guided tool. I believe to know that everybody here have heard about risk management. It is something that everybody has spoken about. Almost everybody has spoken about. Everybody has spoken about it. But the problem with risk management is this. The problem there comes with esteem, right? Esteem. There are times that you don't know the amount that you are going to risk. For an instance now, you enter trade, you make money, some amount of money, you pocket it, and before you know it, you begin to misbehave. It's psychological. Okay. So the real goal of risk management is discipline. For you to risk the amount of money that you're able to bear at a certain period of time. Yes. Why did I use the word at a certain period of time? Because in January, you might have high liquidity volume in your hand. You can be risking like $500 and so on based on your budget. Move to March. Let's say things didn't work out well for months and you are in your last $500. You don't go to risk it the way you are risking in January. So risk management is not something that is fixed. It is something that is dynamic according to your budget, according to your account. If you're trading proprietary firm, you shouldn't risk more than 2% on a single trade. More than 2% on a single trade. Okay. If you're trading a real broker life account, you shouldn't, depending on you, I cannot tell you to not risk more than, like, if I should tell you to risk 1% or 2% of your $100, if you go and calculate, see, it does not make any sense. Literally, it does not make any sense. So there's a way that I normally do it. It is called the 10x rule. The 10x rule in risk management. The 10x rule. If I'm to fund $10, I mean $100. What does this 10x rule implies? I want to divide my trades into 10 places, which means for me to lose my $100, I have to go on 10 series of trades to lose all of them for me to lose my $100. In that sense, I'll be risking just $10 per trade. $10 per trade. A lot of people don't know this. They just go online and they just begin to open a lot of positions and begin to max allocate their account. And by risking $10, it actually means that they are risking 10% of your account. Now, the difference between that of your broker and your proprietary firm is that in proprietary firm, you have more leverage. In your broker account, you have lesser leverage based on capital. We are talking about capital wise. All right. Yes, we're talking about capital wise. So somebody that funds $1,000, you might not go to be risking 10%, which is like 10% should be like $100 on a $1,000 account. You may risking like 5%, which is like $50 per trade. More reasonable. Okay, that's why I said risk management is dynamic. It all based on your understanding about it. Third on the list is backtesting, data backtesting. In Forex, you have to backtest your data. There's something called front testing. We have good results back testing, and we have bad results in forecasting. What does backtesting do for you? It gives you edge validation. Like I said here, it says digitally proves the strategy statistically, right? Statistically across various markets or varied market conditions. Okay, this should be various. I should edit it anyway, but that should be later. Across various markets, okay, because why? You are risking some amount of money. Permit me. Okay, just had a call from the reef. They disturbed me. Sorry. All right. So next on the list is infrastructure. Now, this infrastructure, there's a lot of stuff that it costs us. One of it is low latency. Now, a lot of people don't understand what's low latency. Latency is in the sense of network. I hope you understand that having a good network is an edge in this space. Back then, when we are trading Binance, there's one common problem that we have. Was to enter your Binance account and your position do not want to load. It does not want to load. Just know that CZ have sent you liquidation letter in your email. Just carry that one in the back of your mind. We had it back then. That was as per 2021/2022. Yes, 2021/2022. If you're trying to access your Binance as per that particular point, is a problem. Maybe you want to edge a trade, and low latency happens mostly when we are on when there is fundamental news, like high intensive news. You can only know that on there are different sites where you can check your news, right? So we have different outlets where we check our FA as Forex trader. Also, crypto also can be checked there. But during this fundamental period, there are some positions that your broker would not execute for you. Like you place a trade and you come, at times they might not execute it for you. At times you might just come and you are off that particular market already. Why? Because of fundamental news. So low latency, mostly in Africa, and in Africa, it affects Africans a lot. Thanks to this, what's it called? Elon Musk stuff. What's it called again? Tell me this network name again. Don't forget. But that's one. Two is
Starlink.
you said exactly Starlink. Yes, thank you very much, Starlink. Now, thanks for Starlink. It's widening and broadening the image of our local network here as MTN. I don't know about Glo, but MTN, they have built something now. At least that one is not too costly like that, right? You can have access to that one for you to have a high graded network when you are trading, or else you are gone. Mind you, when it comes to trading, a lot of stuff should be in place. If they are not in place, you are in problem. You want to execute a trade, or a trade is going in a certain direction and there is a change in plan. If there's no network, mind you, you cannot. In fact, anything done digital wise needs network. Even if you are an entertainer, or what's it called? If you're an entertainer, a TikToker, an influencer, whatever you are, digitally, you need network. Fucking good network. As per that one, you need good network. If you're a crypto trader, you will need it more. Mostly if you trade degging. Yeah, I do trade degging. Yeah, so I know quite a lot about cryptocurrency, but that's not why we are here. Okay. So also, there are people that you trade with and you have issues with them, starting with proprietary firms. Yes, proprietary firms. Now, there's something that they normally do with their savers. It's just like when MFF went away, a certain book was being published by CBNC stating what they actually did. They install an API. An API is almost an AI integrated network on their server to counter your trade. So what that particular stuff does is that a trade that he seems that it feels that's going to go all right, or if that, even if that trade, have you ever been on a good trade and you still got a loss on that particular trade? How many of you have? I'm talking to Forex trader here. Like, you are looking at your trading view is on profit, but on your broker account they have taken you out, or your proprietary firm. Yes, what caused that is their
Yes,
virtual
yes.
private server. Yes, na them cause am. They normally do this normally during news hours, for fundamental time. If you think I'm lying, do this during NFP, CPI, or PPI, right? Go and check every forex pair that are affected by this news. Check them on different broker, and you will see different results. Did you know that every broker has different charts per pattern? Are you aware? So somebody analyzing. Now, this is a major problem that people do not also know. Somebody analyzing with FXCM. Now, these all source. Now, these all brokers that are here. Let's say we want to analyze a pair, or somebody call a random pair for me, so it not be like this is stage. I love people calling out, though, even on my succession. That's what I normally do. Call me a pair.
USD,
Gold, gold.
You say
Euro USD.
AU, what?
NZD, Okay, let's go with this. NZD USD. Let me check. Oh, why not come outside? Good. Now this NZD USD on a daily time frame. On which broker? Let me check the broker network. NZD USD. Let me do it this way. So this is different broker, guy.
Click on that box, please.
So this is Owanda, FXPM, Forex.com, and the rest. On Owanda, this is what we have. Just want to show you something. Let me say these people, this also what you have. It will look similar, but if you want to pay attention to detail, like people like me that do trade PRL, you understand. Now, okay, let's use this as a bait. Now, on these people, pay just attention here on this last candle, this last three candle here. Okay, we have the first one here was swept. This one raided every of these up, right? Yeah, so let's do NZUSD on Wanda. What do you notice? Didn't notice anything? Previous one, the last two candle was bullish, Abi.
Yes.
Just pay attention to this last two candle. Just this last two candle. We are focusing on these three. Watch. We're focusing on this particular three candle. Just notice. I want you to. This is a practical. FX is something practical. You see, this is one thing people do not know. NZUSD. Okay. Wait, man, get it with interactive brokers. Now, what did you notice? On this broker,
The candles are not,
they are not what?
they are not the same.
They are not the same. Exactly. They are not the same. Now, this is the cause of what I'm presenting to you, low latency. So you might be analyzing with a FXCM broker, and let's say the broker that you use for execution have different latency or different saver entirely that powers them. So you analyze on your trading view, to you is on profit. You go and check your account, you on loss or you have been taken out. That is what it costs. People that do this very, very well as their normal day-to-day activity is proprietary firm. The reason why a lot of people are not profitable for a long period now using proprietary firm is because of this particular simple trick that's there. So majority of the time, the reason for your unprofitability is because of this little issue that you overlook. You could tell that the pattern of the two trades are similar, but when you pay attention to details, see that there is a difference. And that difference is your $100 that you are risking in the market or your $1,000 that you're risking in the market, depending on the amount that you're going with. So one broker, there's a sweep. The other broker is another thing. There is no sweep. What do? Will you beat them? Your money is gone. Otilo is gone. I hope people are following, right? Now, these are not broken entirely again, no. In the Siba, totally different. Totally. Look at this particular one. Totally different. If you pay attention also to this particular fourth candle, some are bullish. This one is showing what this candle represents is no or low liquidity. I'm talking about this particular one here. Talking about this candle here. It represents low or less liquidity, that particular fourth candle. But if you go to something like this one has more liquidity in the candle. Watch. I didn't plan this, so I didn't know why. Yeah. Vintage. This one own is bullish. As low as this thing is, the volume transacted here is enough to liquidate your account. Anyway, so the next one, at least we don't already understand them. Okay, so we need a better infrastructure. That's the reason for this, right? For our profitability, for digital profitability. You understand? To do what? To give us optimal execution and reduce slippage costs. Understand that different broker comes with different slippage costs, right? There are some that if you hold their own overnight, it will cost you some amount of dollars. For markets where you never close on profit, there are some that you will hold, like excellence that I trade with. To some pairs, they don't, but some that are exotic pair, they go charge you, they would. All right. So I'm not focused on this two. This one is a core strategy for profitability in digital space from a forex brokerage and fintech. So that one you just now people want go that want to build a fintech app or whatever. Yes, this is what is needed. So I just feel that since this is a wide range of we up here, I just have to just pull all these things together. Don't worry, we have access to this particular book. Now to the main cause why I'm here. Causes of failures in forex trading. Now, like I said in the initial time when I was setting up, I said the people judge profitability from different angle, different standpoints. First of all, how do you judge your profitability? How do you judge your profitability will determine how you are going to be profitable in the space. Yes, how you are going to be profitable in the space. Key number one, like I said, I told you that when I started with 6,000 naira. But as we go on, we begin to risk what? Higher money, higher margin, begin to accumulate stuff. Am I profitable with Forex? Yes, I'm profitable with Forex. Why? Like I said, I started with 6,000 naira. That's approximately $10 as per then. So let's put it this way. I started with $10, but now per position. At least I'm risking like $50 per position. And I've survived the market for some years now. So judging profitability from this angle, am I profitable? Yes. Some of you are profitable. Your problem is you are judging your footstep with somebody that is using a 100K account to start their journey. You that start with $10, you are judging your movement with somebody that started with 100K. Are you mad? Permit my word, not mad, that's literally mad. Are you stupid? You see, based on that particular stuff, we begin to pressurize ourselves, and that pressure begin to cause a lot of stuff. Number one, emotional and psychological mistake. What does this entail? Lack of discipline, deviating from your trading plan, taking impulsive trade, or failing to adhere to predefined rules. Okay, you need to have your fear and your greed. Your greed leads to over leveraging, using too much borrowed capital. With borrowed capital, investors' accounts, you also want to do something about it. And what does that cost you? You go for over trading. If people even borrow money to trade and they lose the money, fine. The money is gone. You still find somewhere how to pay people that are owing. Trading too frequently, or with position size that are too large, and holding winning trade for too long, turning them into losers. I like this word. Holding winning trade for too long, turning them into what? Into losers. What does this entail? Is for you people that you're in profit and you screenshot and come and post on social media for validation. Before you go back, instead of you setting your TP before you leave there, market has gone to your TP and say, let me allow you to move more. Based on you are seeing the momentum, guess what? You lose your money. Your win trade is now lost. A lot of you have been there. Am I speaking to my people? A lot of you have been there. Right? So why not be disciplined? Why lack discipline? Why do you just want to come online to lose money? If you want to check, it does not make any sense, but at the same time, there are times that we cannot hold ourselves, right? So fear causes trader to cut winning trade early. That's when you're on a series of losses, like series of losses. Any profit you see, you're going away with it. So if you have a fixed rule of 3x, like 3RR, the market have moved to like 1R, you are going off. And the next, and that particular market will not go and hit TP. Yes, that's right. You will, let me put it in this perspective. You take 5 trade in, let's say in the starting of the trade, you, or let them just dissect. Let's say you took a total of 2 trade in a week. Your first trade was to be 1:3 or to 5RR, and market moved 1R and you went off from that particular market. Now you're on profit on 1R. Okay, because why? You left early out of fear, anxiety, you don't want to lose that money and so on. You took the next trade, and that particular market went to TPO, but you closed early. You now took a second trade, you lost that one. That means your 1R has gone. You took another trade, you have lost the initial money that you are using to risk to get another money. Now you are now on loss. But if you were rigid or strict to your trading plan, you see that even 4 losses at a streak, couldn't have still taken all your profits from you. Or 2 losses at a streak couldn't have taken your profit from you. But because of fear, you have lost it. And guess what that is going to cost you? It will cost you to blow your account. As long as that money is in your broker account, you will go and revenge. You will blow that money. Okay? Next on our list is unrealistic expectations. All these are our psychological mistakes. Okay? Having a view of Forex from a get rich quick scheme or whatever. I will tell you, Forex has a university. There's this university in Canada that focus on Forex. Also, if you want to learn hey, how did I forget the name of this degree? There's a degree that you get. What they teach there is Forex. Everything taught there is Forex. If you go, people are saying that degree is hard. I'm talking about in Europe. They say that the degree is hard. But for you to be a hedge fund manager, to be qualified to be in what's it called, Wall Street, right? You go get that certificate. You must have that degree. There's a lot of degrees out there on Forex. So Forex is an institution on its own. It is just that the stuff that we have is this. I would not say I love the exposure to Forex towards the youth in Nigeria, and cryptocurrency, what it's doing to us. But to an extent, we should understand that because we didn't pay tuition fee to get a degree in studying Forex, does not mean that we should be gullible about it or that we should demean the name Forex. Yes. If you see, there's something called quant finance. What they study there is Forex. I've gone through it. I saw stochastic there. I was like, stochastic is a normal tool that we normally use in trading volume in the market, just like MACD and the rest, RSI. All of these are indicators that we use in the market, but they study it there. It's part of the curriculum. So Forex is an institution. That is why there is a career. That's why people in Wall Street take it as a career. There is no bank that does not trade Forex. Any country that does not trade Forex will die. That's how strong Forex is. In fact, at some point, mind you, I'm now a graduate that studied accountancy in school, right? But I want to go and I want to further. Formerly, I want to be an accountant, but now I want to be a hedge fund manager. It's going to cost me a lot for me to go and study that particular course called quant finance and have some level of degree for you to be called by all these venture capitalists. People that work in venture capital, how much do you think is their pay? Mind you, as a junior staff there, you are earning nothing less than $100,000 monthly. What we are doing here, we are doing it from a pressured perspective, right? This is the reason why somebody do not want to give himself the time to learn. That's to go through the doings, but they want to just get the money quickly because Habi have posted Lamborghini, but you didn't know that he has been 8 years in this, or almost to 10 years in this industry. Oh, Kojo bought a Lamborghini. Oh, it's that motorway say he post. Shabby, stupid talks. Oh, Dr. Elvis bought a car, but he didn't tell you that during his own time that he was using his mom's money to fund his account. $4,000. He will blow it and call his mom again. I have blown my school fees money. See, I lost it. And I'll give them that money again. You want to use your background to judge other people's background? Are you mad? There are people that do have backup. People that you don't have backup, you should have sense. And based on that particular sense that you have, you should understand that you don't judge yourself with people. You judge yourself from your yesterday. Are you better than you were yesterday? This is how you judge. This is how I judge profitability. When it comes to my own very people, I judge your profitability not by the amount of money that you make in a position, but the amount of clarity that you have now than previous days. There are times whereby you don't know what is order block. There are times that you don't understand market structure. There are times that you don't understand the concept on liquidity. There are times whereby the name called Forex entirely does not ring a bell to you. But currently now, you now have a full glimpse of what it is, and you're now making some doors in it. As you're making some doors in it, how are you evolving for tomorrow in case the strategy that you're using today do not work? How are you evolving tomorrow? What is your day-to-day, what's your activities in tackling this? This is what I want to know. This is what I want to see. I don't also want to see far beyond, okay, I made some money. I traveled to Cairo. I went on vacation on Morocco. I went here to do fine. All of these are the by possibility of what the digital space can give to you. but it can only do that to those that are diligent. Diligent to knowing that for you to be successful, you have to judge your journey with your journey, not your journey with another person's journey. This is why it's called you versus you. Once you are in your trading view, once you are in your background where you execute your own stuff, it is true. There's a place called competitive, or a healthy competition whereby you see people who are doing well, and you also want to put yourself in that particular cliche to at least pressure yourself to do better. There's a place for that, true, but at the same time, you should also understand that everything will not be put in perspective. If we are going on a relay race, you are using a car and I'm using a leg, I no go compete. I will compete with you based on where you don't reach now for you to be able to use car to go to this journey. One day I'll be there and I begin to put in the work to be there. But if for me to be doing rubbish with my account just to get a car to do like that, it is stupidity at the highest calling. So when it comes to forex trading, people have different side view on what it is. Now people now call forex. Imagine people saying that forex is the sporty bet that wears suits. Imagine how it's not demeaning to even come out and say that you're a forex trader. You can't even say that you're a forex trader in public again, because you feel that if you say that you're a forex trader, they begin to ask you, where's your car? Where's your day? Where's your day? There was a time when my mom said to me, she said, it was not to me actually. I came in and they were not telling me. This was when, you see, life of an unprofitable trader is costly. My mom said to my brothers at home that all I do is wake up, come and draw line in my screen, all in name of that I am trading. When I came back and they told me, that was pressure. In fact, my profitability started the next day after that particular statement. Under 3 days that she made that comment, I was now called the king in the house. Though I be the answer king gave me, yes, that one for social media. That one is between you and your friends. At home, your mama they see you as speaking, but there's something that you do, and you are beyond that. She's no longer seeing you as a child that she has given birth to. No, she's not seeing you far beyond that. I called my own dad today. He called me his brother. I rejected it immediately. I'm not your brother, sir. I'm your son. Imagine what you have done to the extent where your own dad see you as co-equal to a brother. What am I trying to tell you? The beginning can never be easy. There will be a mockery there, yes. The question is, since you started, judging from your profitability, were you better today than you were yesterday? It's a question you ask yourself. This is how they feel goosebumps. This is a question you ask yourself. It's not a question for just everybody here. Some people are profitable, yes. Some people are not profitable. Some people are hiding under the glimpse that they are profitable. But if you check, you're not profitable. Me, I'm profitable. Like I said, I still have 6,000 naira. That's $10 as per day. Now I'm risking more. So I'm profitable. Some people started with a huge amount of money. They are still trying to, first of all, recover that amount first before they will now be talking about profitability again. So profitability, judging from the scale, is not based on cars. That one is later. That one is the byproduct of when you are now in a good capital state. Then you cannot judge your profitability by the amount of asset and liability that you have. But now, are you profitable? Are you profitable mentally? If, for instance now, your side job that you are doing that normally finance your life, that people feel that it is forex, if it go haywire, do you have the capacity to still stand this particular forex market and make money? If no, then you are not profitable. Yes, you are not profitable. There are times, it's true that there are times, even as a pro trader, that you can go 3 months without seeing any money. Yes, I'm not going to lie for you. It's the reality of this particular space. People will even come as well and tell and say, happy that if you place a buy, you go the opposite, that's how you will make money. But at the end of the month, Abi will still go and buy another car. And the person that told you that is still where he is. Are you profitable mentally? What do you know about Forex trading that you are trading? And to those that don't know about Forex trading, you should have a glimpse of it. It's just about buying or interchanging two pairs, forecasting where it should go. This is beyond gambling. It's not gambling. If we have risk management, Sportybet do not have risk management. They don't have it. Right? They don't have it. We can edge a trade for years, but their own ends under 90 minutes. That's gambling. Their own ends in 90 minutes. Our own, we can edge our own for years. We have back data for years. If Real Madrid and Barca is playing match and you place a bet, that's everything you do is ending under 90 minutes. If you persevere to extra time and penalty, we are talking about a total of 120 minutes. Okay, with penalty, 130 minutes max. 130 minutes max. In Forex, months, you're talking about years. You're talking about century is still there because no country can survive without gambling, but they cannot survive without Forex. That's how strong it is. So do not feel because somebody, your brother or a friend introduced you to Forex and you're not seeing Forex from a perspective that you're not making money yet. Why should I believe your own word? No, that's a callous thing to say. That's a wrong thing to say. And obviously, Nigeria are profit-oriented. Whoever is making the profit now who they won't follow. But they forget that there are time for losses, where you guys understand to say there's this side of the market also. So we are not hiding the fact that there is losses. Yes. The question is, how do you stay for long? It's by giving yourself what? Realistic expectation and not unrealistic expectation. Number 2, poor risk and money management. Poor risk and money management. This falls under risk management. I've said about that. So the one I want to emphasize on now is absence of trading system. A lot of you here do not have a trading system. You don't have a cognitive trading system. You're a crypto trader. What's your trading system out there? What's your survival instinct out there? You do DCA. On what perspective? On a bearish market, you DCA under bearish market. Yeah? That can be done by spot traders, though, to edge their portfolio. Then, plus, let's say for an instance now, BTC is 100K, fell to 90K. You want to DC at 90K, so that if you enter 95, you are on profit. But the one that you bought in 100 is not yet on profit. But if that market moved to 9 something, you're on profit. It can cover the loss of the one that you bought at 100. That's the goal of DCA, that dollar cost averaging. Yes. So you get the point now. In Forex, how long do you want to do dollar cost averaging? A man lost in Lekki, lost 2 billion in Naira on Forex, committed suicide. Research took on and they said he owns a restaurant in Lekki. I'm trying to tell you that market is this big to swallow any amount that you have. Mind you, we have $6.6 trillion trading volume daily, not weekly, daily. Whoever there's no there is no trillionaire like one person being a trillionaire in person. Venture capitalists can control 1 trillion. True. People like JP Morgan, people like BlackRock, they control 1 trillion, up to like 1 trillion in liquidity daily. Yes. Yes. The Einstein of Wall Street came out and said that he controls 1 trillion because he managed organization's accounts, obviously, so it's possible. $1 trillion on a single day. There were a time whereby the liquidity increased to like 10 trillion daily. So you as a Nigerian, you think that your money can move the market. It cannot move the market. It can only follow the market. You have 50 billion. Can 50 billion compete with $1 trillion? Like, I'm talking about 50 billion naira. Can it compete with dollars, trillion dollars? You know, if you mint it in naira, if you mint 1 trillion in dollars in naira, if you mint $1 trillion in naira, you will not, there are things that you will not do again. In fact, if president talk, you will talk back and see. Even the billionaire in the world is not even worth $1 trillion in dollars. So any amount of money where they come with, the market can go market fee collector. So you can be profitable today and lose all your profitability tomorrow. If you're not careful, it's gone. If you don't have a good systematic trading system, like there's no defined trading plan, you lack the proper education on the complexity of the market, or how to interpret the market. We are talking about technical analysis now. And also, if you fail to adapt, this was what I was trying to tell you the other time. If you fail to adapt to the market, this is evolving. Oh gosh. If you don't evolve, you go. You'll be gone. Permit me for using our local words, because I believe that some people in the United States should be also here. Permit me to use my own local words like pidgin to interact with you also. All right, that's the emotions that we have with all this stuff. Okay, so your failure to adapt or to evolve is going to, like, sticking rigidly to a strategy that is not performing well, or failing to acknowledge and react to changing in market condition, e.g., shifting from market trend to ranging market. If your strategy do not know how to adapt in market scenarios like this, believe me, you will lose. You will lose. Okay. To wrap everything up, I'm done. Key discrepancies between successful and unsuccessful trader. Number one, in the area of mindset, successful traders treat trading like a profession, focus on consistent execution and risk control. Unsuccessful traders see it as a hobby approach or a gambling approach, focus on the excitement and quick large return, like see trading from a shortcut perspective and all about that. We also have our risk management one-on-one. Trading plan, right? Successful traders see from a disciplined and structured, having a clearly documented strategy, and to stick to only trading when criteria are met. This is beyond journaling. This is about discipline. Can you be disciplined enough to wait? If all your criteria are met, you follow. If you don't follow, you rest. But we want the first time. There are times whereby 1 week your strategy setup is not there. Rest. Okay? But unsuccessful traders see trading from an emotional and impulsive trade based, feeling fear of missing out or chasing losses. Like you chase your own loss. You just hopping on any trade that you see. You had a loss, and because of your own strategy gave you a loss. Why don't you calm down and wait for that perfect condition again? Like they say, there's no perfect condition. There's no perfect condition, but there's a perfect execution. Perfect execution comes when everything has been met according to your strategy plan. Mind you, your strategy is at some point will be flawed, but what do you do as per that time? You keep on executing using the same system. Why? Because there's no system that is 100%. If you can be 70-60% profitable with your system, you can last this particular, you can make millions in this particular space. Let me tell you, every billionaire in trading, every billionaire in trading that have been trading knows one thing for certain, right? It is you not chasing losses, but you sticking to your plan, or else, Otilo. Okay, we have our patience, right? Patient, that's under area. Patient. Successful traders sees it from, they have high patience, they wait for their high probability setup, understand that winning is a marathon and not a sprint. It's a marathon. Okay, it's not 100 meters. It's not you Usain Bolt kind of running. No, marathon. Okay, Usain Bolt can last on marathon, but on 100-meter fiam, he don't go. So you should understand that Forex from a perspective of trading, it's a marathon and not a sprint. So unsuccessful one, they have low patience, they overtrade, they seek constant action, they are quickly to abandon a strategy if it does not deliver immediately. People, a lot of you are in this place. Strategy did not work. To the next one. Second to the last, we have analysis, right? So successful, approach it with a systematic and adaptive measure. They rely on a tested method, constantly reviewing and adapting, and adapt their approach based on their data. Okay. I'll say this here. I've not said this in my community before, but I'll say it here. In as much that a strategy is being given to you does not mean that you should not pay attention to how they react in a market condition. See, based on my emotions, I might be good based on bullish market. And you can be a bad ass in a bearish market. So because I cannot function well on a bearish market does not mean that you cannot function well using the same strategy. Because at the end of the day, everything is all about approach towards our digital, everything is all about our approach towards whatever we are doing. There's a way you approach the market and use what you have. There's a way you approach it and you get it. So you have to read the chart for yourself and see how they adapt, learn, journal, like previous speaker said, journal, write, keep record. On a ranging market, this was what I saw the market doing on this pair. This was what this particular market was printing. You go and check it, you go back again and restructure, and you're back on track. Once a successful trader, they are random, rigid, they jump between strategies, they ignore signs that their current approach is what disregarded on a market fundamentals. That means it holds no water in a certain market condition. Last on the list, we have losses. Successful traders manage and accept they see their losses as normal and manageable cost of doing business. Like I said, there's no business without loss. But at the end of the day, we want to be profitable. You can buy tomato. Let's say you go to the market and buy tomato. We're talking about perishable ones here. And out of 5 baskets that you bought, 1 basket spoiled. Now stop loss to you as a business person. Now stop loss where you hit there. But with that other basket, the profit made from there can cover the loss of that particular one that you lose. I hope I'm communicating to business entrepreneurs out here. So, but all successful ones, they fear and avoided. So they allow losses to trigger the emotional responses to revenge trading, hold on to losses trading, hoping that they will turn around. A lot of us here are fond up on holding losing trade than winning trade. What does that cost us? A lot of mental damaging. This is the reason why even when we are profit, we cannot hold for long. We want to run out, we want to run off, we want to run, and so on and so forth. Okay. So this here, I believe you people go and read this particular one. This one is here are the key digital possibility in the trade called Forex. Like I said, automated and algorithmic trading. Okay. That people that use algorithm kind of trading, volume profile and the rest, expert EAs and the rest, right? High frequency trading, HCF. Brokers and prop firm are against high frequent trading, like executing a lot of trade at a shorter time. So they now brought a rule that you must hold a trade for some minutes or for some hours before they record it as a trade. So secondly, artificial intelligence. I talked about that one at the initial class. You have your blockchain technology. Yes, all of these are approach towards the market, right? We have an advanced analytical tool like the trading views that we use. Yes, it's written here. Trading views. We have the go charting, and where else? We have the go charting. We have Where's that guy? This desk screener one is for crypto traders. Yeah, this desk screener is for crypto trader. That's people that do like I do it. They trade that game, but they will just have a joke. You see, this one is trading view for crypto traders. There's no crypto trader that does not know about desk screener. So this one so this is their own trading view, right? This is our own forex view on forex. This is our own forex view. On the stock market, we do something differently entirely. That one is based on FA, full time. FA, full time, but that's not why we are here. We're talking about the digital possibility, and also stock is also part of it. Like as an industrial analyst, I'll tell you that industry moves based on news, not because of your analysis. The reason why we're able to analyze some stuff on TradingView and trade them is because they are currencies, they are money. Industry, and industry is not a money. That's stock, they are not money. That one is something different entirely. That does not mean that the European ones cannot be traded. Like we have the US S&P 500, you have the US 30, the Nasdaq 100, Nasdaq 30, and the rest. They can be traded as long as it can be analyzed. It can be traded on here in Nigeria, just like how we cannot trade naira, but at least we can buy Nigerian stocks. Okay. So last but not the least, to quench every of this stuff, like I said, this PDF, this file is going to be dropped, written by me. And you see, written by me and all that stuff. I wrote all this. It took me time though to compare it together. Plus, obviously, my research for you to put all this thing here. This is it here. To be profitable in this space, you have to focus on you. It is a you thing. It is not a we thing. Your mentor cannot make you profitable. I will repeat it again. Your mentor, be you who, can't make you profitable. They can only lead you to the path of profitability, but they can't make you profitable. I don't know if you are listening. Your mentor, I'll say it again, regardless of the mentor that he is, cannot make you profitable, but they can lead you to profitability. It's just like a swimmer. Your coach can't make you the best swimmer. He can only lead you for you to learn how to swim and survive in the water. At some point, he will leave you when you want to drown. He will jump in and bring you out, tell you to take a rest and dive in again. Yes. Your mentor can give you the blueprint, the strategy, but for you to incorporate it to yourself to be profitable, that is not his work. That is your personal work. Based on this, we now have people calling out their mentors because of the you pay so and so stuff and you're not profitable. It is not their problem. That's not their problem. I was in 2023. I was invited in the Wall Street Junior Wall Street group. I was there. I posted the file that was given to us. Just 8 pages of what analysis they did there. Guess what? No explanation. Your work is to look at it and understand. Imagine your work is to look at that chart and understand. And if you go to Twitter, there are accounts that don't do this. They'll not post a naked chart and told you what is coming next. How many of you have seen it? And they tell you whether is he buying or is going to sell. How many of you have come across it before? Nobody.
Yeah, I've come across it. Yeah.
Nice. That person, remember, the person, he didn't tell you his strategy will. He just come and tell you buy or sell. Even Baby Pips does that. They'll show you a picture and try to forecast the next move. Is it buying or is it going to sell? So what your mentor, your tutors own you is to lead you to the path of profitability. But when it comes to you being profitable in the space, that is a you thing. It is a personal stuff. I had a mentor when I lost $5,000 under a single night. I had a mentor when I was 1 month winning streak. When I hit my profitability, my mentor was the first person that I called and said, send me your account number. When I'm in my losses for 1 day, I didn't call. Nobody will have helped me for 1 day, not even a single bit. Call out anybody that have taught me to say that they taught me that because of them I lost so amount during when we are still learning coming up. In fact, the person that taught me Forex was even an affiliate marketer to even start with. I think I was in Delta State in my uncle's place as per then. They were teaching us. Then what they were teaching us was support and resistance. But you now say that we are going to advance to another course, advanced course, and we paid. And they were not teaching us FTI, which is fail to return. Fail to return, it is break and retest to fail to return and imbalance. Now, what the person teach me as an advanced trading strategy? I will not lie you. I was sitting on a graveyard, like on a graven stone where they buried person, because the network in my uncle's room was not going. I sat down there and I was listening to this young man to teach me what he has for me. Today, she's still using balance, yes. I cannot forget that name, Koibala, because I know the criteria for what I passed for me to get it. My brother was like,
Wow.
come inside. No, I was literally staying there. And that was the first time that I was hosted on a live session to come and learn. Because period to that, it was PDF. The era, our own era time was PDF. I think it was in our own era that we had the PDF time and what we have now, which is coming together like this, to even cast screen to show you screen and analyze for you to see. Period to that, they will just do a video and post it on YouTube. You go YouTube, go learn them there. Then if you have any question, you go ask them in their DM. And they will not take their own time to answer you when they want to answer you or give you PDF to want to go and relearn again. And then they don't burn you to not go and read Candlestick Bible. Yeah, that's about 335 pages. I read Candlestick Bible under 24 hours. That was how eager I was to learn this thing called Forex. So when it comes to Forex, their work is to lead you. Your work is to follow and make sure that it works for you. If you are a person that wants to be a trained fighter, your coach will give you training for you to be strong. He does not come and make you strong. No, he leads you for you to be strong. He will tell you train like this. Possibly do sit-ups, do push-up, 100 push-up. He will not do the push-up for you. You will do it your own fucking self. And that person will be somewhere eating bread and tell you not to test it at all. He's leading you there. You know what you want. And majority example now, like all these kick boxer, most of their coaches didn't even kick. But their coaches, they can teach you. But some football managers didn't play ball. It's just not what we have now, that every past player wants to coach now. Then you don't have to understand tactics for you to be tactical, statistical, for you to be out there as a coach. Now former player will say that I want to go and get a coaching license and all that stuff. So why am I trying to do this? Remove every dependency that you have on your mentor and put it on yourself. What you need from your mentor is the information. This is why when you follow people and you're not profitable, you are not disdain about them. I'm talking about people that went to Habi Academy, Jeffrey Benson Academy, or Willis Academy. If you see a lot of people that went there, people also always have something to complain about. But I found out that it is not their problem. It is not my problem. It is your problem. You have to deal with it. And mind you, it's not every mentor that can mentor you, no matter how good they are. So on my closing remark, what am I trying to tell you? You have to survive out there. You are not here to call out people's name. You're not here for banter. Banter is just the side view of cruise that we do on WhatsApp. But you're here to make money. And for you to make money, you have to be diligent with what you do. Focus on yourself. At the end of the day, it is you versus you. All right. All you need from your mentor is profound information. He evolved, you evolve. Even when he's not evolving, you to evolve. What are you seeing in your chat? What's your chat telling you? What did you see? What did you notice? You are human for a reason. What did you notice in this time frame to this time frame? What do you notice? If that can make you profitable, fine. It might not make your mentor profitable. If that can make you profitable, why don't you clinch to that? Your mentor can be a swing trader and you are a day trader. How do you cope with that? At the end of the day, it is you versus you. So on this regard, I want to thank everybody for attending. Yes, I go by the name Emmanuel Huche Muadebe. Simply Kingemi, or Emmy for short, or Mr. Emmanuel. That's if I'm talking with my partners, they call me Mr. Emmanuel and all that. All the big name, no consign money. You understand? But I'm Kingemi. Get. So I think I'll hang my boots from here. And that's it. Thank you for the opportunity. All right. Yeah. Thanks for the opportunity. Thanks.
All right, thank you so much, King Emmy. Yeah, well done. It's a good one. I appreciate all the stories you shared from learning. I think both of us were in that class then. So yeah, so it's actually been a great journey so far. So I think some people have questions, so I would like them to ask their question, and then you answer. And if they also have question for me, I also answer. And before that, do you have any strategy you want to share with them? Like, okay, let's say maybe anything you want them to learn, probably on like a strategy for them to use when they want to go about trading.
Okay, they have question, they can come up with their question. That's one. Two, when it comes to strategy, me and you know that it's not something that can be taught under 5 minutes.
Yeah,
No.
true.
So that's why I didn't. I showed you my chart. I didn't show you the how to go chart because no matter if I should start, because I have a lot of people, for
It
people
will
from my
take time.
academy might understand. Yeah, people have different approach to technical analysis. So I cannot come and tell person that is profitable with support and resistance or ICT and begin to tell them that okay, oh, you must wait for this sweep to happen here or this or that or that. He will not understand. He will take him. There's a lot of build up that he will need to get those capacities that he will get for it to get it right. So I don't think strategy is something that we can just talk
Y-
under
y-
24 hours. Safe. It's
Yeah,
a bad
true.
stuff. Though there are videos for that, but that one is story founder there. Right? So while we are here, so if there's any question, fine, I'm here.
Okay, thank you. So, if you have your questions, you can raise your hand, and then we take the questions one by one. There was someone who was trying to ask question about crypto the other time, so you can indicate now, so we answer all the questions.
Okay. Hello.
All right, yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, good evening, everyone. I really want to say thank you
Good
for.
evening.
I My question on the crypto space. If maybe prevention you are using all those selfie accounts like Bybit, OKS, Amex, stuff like that, and maybe you want to trade, you have money on your funding accounts. I was told that you need to transfer the money to Unify FX before you can
Yes,
trade.
yes.
Like, okay, if maybe you transfer money, like, can you transfer part of the money in your funding account, or normally is all of the money in your funding account?
You can transfer some part of the money. You may decide to transfer all or some. So that is the way it works. You see the way when I was showing the transfer through the MS change. You see that I just decided to like take some part of it and send. You can do it that way too with Bybit.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
All right, no problem. Any other questions? Okay. I think there's question in the chat box. So, all right, I think this question is dedicated to Emmy. So, let me ask him. He said, what if someone trades Forex and loses his or her capital to losses? How can the person get back on?
Okay, there are different ways to get back on it. Number one, let's be clear. Number one, Forex need liquidity. Forex is a liquidity zone, unlike cryptocurrency, whereby let's say you went on digging, you bought on spot based on BTC influences and all that stuff, you lost everything based on the dump and all that stuff. You can bounce back through airdrop, you can do some DeFi jobs, right? You can do some DeFi jobs by being a moderator for Telegram account, Discord account, grind there, engage with the economy, and you get paid. How much? Some ranging like $200 per week.
Yeah.
And you really just spend, and how stupid it is you don't actually spend 24 hours there. You can just spend just 2 to 4 hours there, you'll be paid $200 every week. Some of them, I saw one, it was $500 every week because the project was promising and all that stuff, and it was that big. So somebody landed up. So that kind of job, you should understand. And you now do that kind of job for like 6 months. So check where they are paying you $500 every week for 6 months. You see, say you shouldn't be complaining about liquidity again because you now have a bounce back. Unlike Forex, you need something to be, you need funds on Forex. So if you lose everything that you have in Forex, how do you bounce back? Number one, the first question is, how did you get the money to fund the account in the first place? That thing which you did to fund the account, go back to that thing again. One, that's if it's legal. Though. Two, if gambling gives you money that you went on Forex and lose the money, gambling does not have a systematic way for you to generate money again. So how do you approach in the Forex market? Now, there are different ways for you to approach it. Number one, you can also grind in Profem Discord and you'll be given a free Profim account. One. Two, when we talk about digital possibility, forex trader should not be exempting themselves from cryptocurrency because every of this is still a byproduct of the fintech. Engage in an airdrop, hunt for money online. There are a lot of stuff that you can do. Can you do e-writing? Can you ghostwrite? If you can do that, there are firms that will be looking for you. You can get them on Fiverr. And I know that it is hard to land a job in Fiverr. You can build your LinkedIn account as a fintech aspirant, get your connection between there, and post that you are looking for a job and you land a job. I'm talking about good, beneficial ones. There are many ways to bounce back. But at the end of the day, Forex needs liquidity for it to build up. We have to be realistic here. It needs money. For me now, for instance, I started with just $10. Like I said, what helped me at that period was because I was flowing with, I was learning Forex while I was indulging with cryptocurrency. Mostly, I was a fucking airdrop hunter. Me? Yeah, no play. Airdrop hunter. If a lot of people should know me by then now. I was good at
Yeah, yeah.
airdrop hunting. And the one that I go for is the one that will pay me more, which is real active airdrops, right? Not just this one that they'll say post link, real active ones. That one you have to interact with nodes. I think there was this girl that I gave them. She made like $2,000 with a certain airdrop they just pay. That one can't maybe misbehave. Maybe because that is her first time seeing such amount of money. $2,000. That one begins to misbehave. Fine. That one go their way. Some people come up. I know of somebody that engaged on giveaway on Twitter, got a prop firm, 50K, passed it, first stage, second stage was funded, 50K. He's now up in his feet. He started from where? Just free. So that's given for you for free does not mean that you should go out there and misbehave. And that one is there are also though I know today 100% into that particular one. All these problems that are cheap that people do post on their statue, as sweet as it is, there is a bad side of it when it comes to the essence of payment. They begin to talk and that stuff. Like the one of the one that pay one of my people. They say that if they pay him his profit, that they will breach the account for him. Or rather, I told him yes, that let them breach the account, but collect your money. They want him to trade more. No, don't do that shit. Take your money and leave. Let them breach it. You get? You cannot take this people to court. Because at the end of the day, you don't know anybody that you can pinpoint and be like, okay, you, now this person. And if your government, I'm talking about African president, have full detail about how these particular people operate, this tax evasion of a stuff, they will come full force against you, against us. So we are trying to do that and trying to avoid them. This is the reason why there are some brokers that cannot be operative in US, even prop firm self. That was why there was a certain time every prop firm that was US based was cancelled. Yes, in fact, every trader we are now almost moving to Dubai. I don't know if you understand the trend. Every profitable one, we are all busy moving to Dubai. Why? They want to trade with ones that don't have anything to do with you. Why? Because of regulations. Okay, so if you want to bounce back, you go do side hustle. You go do side hustle. Forex is the space where we multiply money. Is where we multiply money. But the aspect of raising money for that, you have to do that thing entirely. I hope I've cleared you, Abby.
Okay, all right. That is great and awesome. So, Chukudi Duru, I think you are gotten a good answer for that. GFS was raising its own ends the other time. Can you talk now then before Gary Howard? Do you still want to ask a question, JFS?
Yeah. I don't really have a question, but I just want to appreciate King Emmy. Like I really appreciate, really delivered and really passed so many messages and information that was very insightful. I really appreciate you, and I was able to grab so many psychological talks about trading, and I will try to implement them in my trading strategy because I think last week I still blew like $50 on my FX account to extent. So due to that last week I was even more profitable with my strategy, but psychology issues come around, emotion, and I was able to be scalping up and down, then blow up all the money. So, but I noted one point about not that I don't have a risk management plan. I have, but in the area of maybe splitting your capital into 10 or splitting it to two or anyhow, assuming I have a $50 account, I can just split it on the five trades, then that would be very cool for me than me scalping up and down and blowing up all my money. So thanks very much, and thank you, Anderson, for the crypto talks also. I was because before coming into forex industry, I was first in crypto. I was a vendor and uh into what is it called? All these airdrops. It was even crypto that made me into forex because that's where I see most of my funds to learn forex and the likes. Thank you very much, everyone. I really
All right.
appreciate.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. So can we get Gary Howard to speak now? Gary Howard, you can speak now. I think the floor is open.
Thank you for this opportunity. So I want to ask something. How do you go about the technical analysis in the trading? One, and moreover, how to hunt for airdrop and those Web3 jobs. How do you go about those stuff?
Okay, well, let me answer first.
Okay. Let me answer that. It's simple stuff. Number one, You have to be in a community where you are visible. I use the word visible being that there's some information that will pass through because there's nobody now that they want to give that kind of job that don't want to take it, right? But we have to be in a community whereby information is being passed. That's how you be able to be aware because obviously you cannot be everywhere at the same time. Okay. And most people, somebody cannot be like, okay, I get so and so job, I know if you do am. If you do am, and you now get to get the details of the job, and obviously you're making it from it. So you have to get a good communicative community, just like when prop firm we are busy in doing their AM or dashing account anyhow. Once we are aware about it, everybody in my group knows that the information will be passed there for you to get that particular free prop firm, and you get it and try to pass the evaluation stage and get funded and do whatever you will do. Everybody knows about that one. But in the place of scarcity, you have to go what you need with that's it. Now, when it comes to technical analysis, there's an approach towards technical analysis, all right. Like I said, it's not something that we can just come here and discuss under 5 minutes. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. It's just like somebody paid Omar the other day $25,000 just to learn his own strategy. That person is good in trading, or he just wants to learn his own strategy. He paid $25,000. But when it comes to Nigeria, yeah, if I be tell you to pay $4,000, you'll be like, why? Yeah, you'll be like, why? It'll be just ordinary to draw line here and there. Other to draw line, you don't know it is that you don't know it. One. Two is that every information is expensive, regardless of how you get it. Okay. So number one, being a good communicative community, one, where information is being passed, one. Two, getting to know people. Yes. If you are to create banter everywhere, people want to avoid you. If you have bad name, people want to avoid you. Just like before this particular class, somebody was busy going to people DM, telling them that he's going to teach them how to make 600,000 naira. How many days? How many days? So you see, that one is creating bad name already for himself. You see, that's a bad marketing strategy. Okay. Three, you have to be visible. You have to be visible to your contact list. You have to be visible in the group where you function or where you are. You have to be visible. There's no group that I'll go and type now that don't say, oh, M is here. If there's any information that want to do at that time, you go come DM straight. So it's being built. It's not built based on hate. It's built with love. And mind you, also, it is go for go, which means you have to give for you to receive. If you want to receive, there's something, it is value for value. This space is value for value. When I say visible, it's not just visible as per se, you are just there. Emmy is just, no, 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 no. What can you offer? Based on what you can offer, begin to get like minds, and like minds begin to bet information, and information begins to bet what? Obviously, money. Okay, so that's just it. So it is value for value. Once you are visible, people guys know what are you good with. Let it be visible out
All
there
right.
and know the people
Okay.
that can be able to help. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, King Gemi, for that powerful one. That is straight to the point, and that is the way you for you to get jobs. You must be out there. You must show yourself that you can do it and join communities. Who has a question again? JFS. I think we're almost done now. So just give it last. It's almost 11. We've tried. Okay, JFS. I think you have a question. You can just ask your question quickly before we.
Okay, okay. Thank you very much. My question goes to King Emmy. Like, I want to ask about how you control your emotions. Like, maybe you already have a plan and how to strictly follow your plan and be disciplined. You get, so there are some time you have your plan, you fund, and once you reach on the charge and your MT5, something else will come. Like, I don't really understand what used to happen. But if it's on your demo account, like on my demo account, I'll be really doing fine, following every plans and the likes. But once it is my real account, I'll just see, okay, first day, second day, I'm doing well. But the next day, I started fucking myself up, like doing something that are out of my plans, and emotion, over trading, greediness, everything will just come on, and the funds will wipe off.
Okay. It's just based on the psychological aspect of what I said. Now, this is an easy way how I tackle my own psychology. I will not lie to you. In as much that I can get me, there are times that I am prone to mistake. There are times that I overanalyze out of fear, that I overanalyze out of greed. There are times whereby there was a certain time that based on my winning streak, I begin to lose it. Imagine this, you're on 20 winning streak, no loss in between. Like you're in 20 winning streak in between, no loss. And that cost me 10 losing streak at a go the same month. Why? Though overall I was profitable. Like let's say I made over a total of 600 RR. And 10 that I lost was just some portions of it, not so that's to tell you how profitable I was. Now there's something called dopamine effect. When you're in profit, it's you are puffed up. Your head is puffed up. You are not feeling like a god in the market. That's what will kill you. Based on that, you now begin to overlook some certain criteria before your analysis and begin to ape in anyhow. And what would that cost you? Formally, if you're waiting for confirmation entry, this time around you don't want to wait. It is forming similarly to your pattern, but that's not yet formed. You just enter like that. What would that cost you? Straight loss. You get 1, 2. Trading multiple pairs. Trading multiple pair will kill you faster than a new beginner that's just learning forex. Trading multiple pair will destroy you. You have to lessen your pair to get a strict focus. So now, how do I
Yes.
maintain my psychology? How do I maintain my psychology? I think this is the last.
Jeez.
I maintain my psychology by simply going out. There are times that I can travel, but there are people that cannot do that. But for me, I love going out. Like going out, leave leave your room where I can be indoor for 1 full month and nobody. I'm only my neighbor will feel that I traveled, but no, I'm indoor. Reduce the noise on WhatsApp, like reduce your frequency in coming to WhatsApp, and learn how to learn every day. Learn how to learn every day. Learn it. Always approach the market from a student standpoint. If you come as a mentor, you will cry. You get, yes, yes. It will take a lot of humility to say that what that market no send whether it be my mentor. Let's even start with. It does not know your name. It only knows one thing: execution, entry, and exit. So I do mine, number one, by simply going out. All right, go out, take few drinks, come back again. If my criteria are not met on a normal weekly day, if it's not met, I rest. But there are times whereby your hand will be scratching to lose money. You go lose that money that day, and it will make you to sit up again. So there are times whereby you will even go against your own rule. It happens because you are human, okay? But whenever you do that, you have to also pinch yourself to remind yourself again that you are human. Yes, this mistake is done. Yes, but correct it. So make sure that in 10 next trade that you take, everything is in alignment. If you take anyone out of alignment, then you have to blame yourself. I believe that should make it.
Hello, okay. Can get me is done. So sorry, the network took me out. I think we have come to the end of the session and the end of the webinar. So it's been a great time. I just wanted to go and drop your share your testimony, the things you learned on the group and everything. You can send it to the group, and I will get to show you like the other things that we have to offer to you. So as AndersonHD, we are a trading company where we trade. As I said, I'm a forex trader and a crypto trader, and as a company, we offer signal services to people for free, but it's VIP signal services. You don't pay for them. So we have a team of analysts who analyzes the market, are inclusive. We also have a crypto community where we share opportunities. We also teach people crypto too through that community. And then with our other services that we offer. So you can go back to the group, just share the things you've learned. And for those who would want to be who want to be under the mentorship of Hallelujah and Prosper, you can indicate. So we do that and we get you on board. Thank you so much for joining this session about your mind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just want to see you in a better I want to see a better person by the end of next year that can testify that of a true I saw possibilities and I was able to do the things that were shared. I was able to build upon them and get to know more about what I'm doing, and I'm actually making money from it. So that is the testimony I want from everyone. And see you at the top. See you at the top. Bye. Night. Hope you all can hear me. Can you still hear me?
Oh, good evening. Good evening.
Yeah, we can still hear.
Okay, can you